Welcome back, trainers, and in this video I did something a little bit silly, to say the least. I spent over $1 million Stardust for the little cup, and I gravely regret it, but that's okay. Let's see what happens. Now, the majority of this Stardust went into the another Zapdos, Galarian Zapdos trade that I did do last night. That did cost me a cool 800,000. Now, where did the other 200,000 come from? Well, powered up a Swinub, which cost me 85,000. That's another basically 100,000. And then the secondary moves on a couple of the Pokemon, as well as a few power-ups that were kind of expensive as well, equaling, there you go, $1 million frickin' Stardust in this stupid little cup. I'm gonna tell you, I enjoyed some of it for the most part when I wasn't getting hard countered on everything. But when I was able to get a good lead here and there, or at least a neutral lead, then I was having a blast. But let's go ahead and see what it actually does and what it looks like here, and if I'm going to be able to pull off stuff. Now, Galarian Zapdos in the little cup, pretty silly, right? It's going to be doing a lot of damage with counter for sure, and I'm not going to be purchasing a secondary move for it right now because I don't. There's really no need. I mean, you could use it. I'm sure it could come in handy, you know, Brave Bird or Close Combat. But I'm just going to go with the Ancient Power because it's not going to debuff me, seeing that we're in the little cup. If I double debuff myself, I better swap immediately, or you're just going to go down in like 2 quick moves, right? Now, I have a favor to ask. If you can, please give this video a thumbs up for this massive investment. That would be much appreciated. So now I do have 2 Galarian Zapdos. I'm also going to be using the Shaman Pikachu with Grass Knot. Didn't really have an opportunity to use Grass Knot because it really wasn't allowing me to have any sort of an alignment whatsoever. But it is a pretty interesting Pikachu with that ground or a grass typing to potentially cover ground, right? It does have Surf as well. There is also a Surf Pikachu. It's from its first community day. That was the first community day in Pokemon Go, right? Pretty crazy stuff. And then it was Dratini. I don't know why Athena wants to sleep right on me right now. Sweet little doggy. All right, next game. Okay, so that's going to be strong against our entire team right after we made the Swinub. So I did just power that up. I'm actually going to just back out of this here. It's pretty much a wrap. So we're going to kind of adjust. I was thinking to myself, okay, all right, well, I think I put Galarian Stunfisk up there now. Okay, now this is not bad. I really can't complain. That's actually a very good lead. They swap into a Scrafty, and we immediately bring in our Galarian Zapdos. I'm just going to say Zapdos. Now we'll let this go, calling the power-up punch, and we're going to be able to counter them down. Super effective plus stab, and we're going to be able to get off this Ancient Power here. And another reason why I'm not going to purchase this secondary move, 1, it's expensive, and 2, yeah, you're going to get shields most of the time. Ancient Power is still going to be doing a lot. Now, they were not going to be able to farm down before we got to another charge move, so they're going to be using Aqua Tail. Now, I do decide to shield up the Zapdos to get this off because it is going to do a lot of damage, or we're going to get their last shield here, which is perfectly fine. Now, Skrelp, unfortunately, is going to have Aqua Tail, which is super effective, to the Stunfisk, which is shiny. Very nice, right? Yeah, let's go. Got that. Go plus. I think I go plus this one. Pretty sure I did. So they go for that. I don't know if that was like some sort of taunts because they went for Sludge Bomb. They had Aqua Tail, so I'm pretty sure that was some sort of like a. It doesn't really matter. You're getting stomped anyway, so GG. Okay. Anyways, next battle. What are we gonna see here? Oh, okay. So can't really complain yet again. Now the tactic for the Golbat is to Poison Fang, get the shield, and then Shadow Ball. Because coming from the Shadow Golbat, Shadow Ball is going to be doing a lot. It's essentially going to KO. All right. In this little cup, I'm personally not a fan of the low combat power. Nothing can survive. Everything pretty much gets knocked out in one shot, and I just personally don't like that. That's okay if you want to speed through your battles and get it done. It's a good way to get that Stardust and your battles out of the way for the day, and it's fun to just check it out here. But personally, it's just not my thing. All right, bringing in the Swinub here, another expensive investment that I did make. And I powered a bunch of other things off camera. So it's $1 million plus Stardust, honestly, for the little cup. At this point, again, the majority, 800,000, is coming from the Zapdos trade. So, you know, it was initially I was thinking about it initially to use it in the little cup. So, yeah, here we are. It actually worked out. And they wanted a shiny Tangela for that. Yeah. That's right. Next battle, we're going to see a mirror match. Now, ain't it funny that the second I put a damn normal type up front, I see a counter user? Yeah, of course it's a Vigoroth, right? And we let this go. Kind of a dumbass decision. That's why I don't like this cup. Everything's way too squishy. So yeah, we see the counter user, we let it go. They, of course, have a Ducklet in the back, so we're going to go ahead and go for the Ancient Power, and this is super effective to my fighting type Galarian Zapdos. And they have a Talonflame in the back, super effective to our Ice. So there's no really way you can slice this that you can win. I mean, you know, there's some skill involved in a lot of this stuff like we discussed before. But when it comes to this, ain't much you can do here. I'm just entertaining this idea. I don't know why I didn't back out. There we go. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and move it around. I'm going to unedit it, this part here. We're going to just go in without a transition to see what happens. Now we're going to do this several different times. Again, if you do like this content, make sure you please give the video a thumbs up. It is the best way to support me. There's also Patreon as well, okay, or becoming a member on the channel down below, or leaving a tip, which is also very much appreciated. So I wanted to leave this whole scope in here so we can just kind of take a look at it, kind of thinking about what I should do. And then I put something on and I think about all the weaknesses that we have, and then I gotta reconfigure it here. I do believe I go with the Ducklet, and we're gonna have to change its move. It does have Bubble. Well, I think it has Aerial Ace actually, and we want Bubble Beam, right? So we're able to get that right out the gate. Very nice. All right, let's keep it going here. Oh, that was a high IV Sableye, but if it's not 100, it's going to go in the trash, but I've already got my 100 anyway. All right, let's see what happens here when we do have the Ducklet up front. And yes, we will be in trouble if we do encounter a Chinchillo or whatever. I don't know why. What the hell is this? A rock, of course. I have a flyer up front. I guess, you know, Galarian Zapdos is fighting too, though. But, you know, I haven't seen an Onix up front till I put this Ducklet up here. Now let's take a look at the back though. Remember we were talking about the moves? So we do have the Rock to the Ice. Yeah, that makes sense, right? It does that. Super effective for resisting. All right, bringing in their own Ducklet, we go straight for the Brave Bird, thinking, I don't know if they want to use their last shield, and they let it go. Beautiful. Bubble Beam, and it is not enough to take me out. They swap into their Cottony and lock themselves in here. So I'm going to go ahead and, you know, bring in the Swinub, obviously, because we don't want to go up against that with the Stunfisk or the Zapdos. I don't know what Stunfisk the hell am I talking about. Okay, so yeah, obviously we shield this up, and we're looking pretty good here, and we're gonna be able to take the win immediately swapping. Now, I would assume they only got one move, which is gonna be the Sand Tomb, and this is gonna be enough to KO here, even though it's not very effective. It's still good to go, and we take the win there with the Zapdos. Gosh dang, it was so annoying to get a win with this thing. Okay, all right, here we go. Ducklet. Oh wow, look at that! A freaking another. It's not another steel type, but a steel, another resisted. Although we're super effective, so can't complain too much, right? Steelix with Thunderfang, no, that you gotta come on. It's a little obvious. Okay, bring it in Swinub, which is going to be resisting the Thunderfang. We can let this go. As a matter of fact, it's really not going to do too much. That Psychic Fangs, farming up a little bit extra, and then farming them all the way down to Funky Town. Let's go. Now we have a lot of energy. Our Icy Wind on Swinub is amazing here. And we're going to be getting a shield. Bringing in Bulbasaur. They've got 2 shields here. But their quick move is actually going to be doing a decent amount of damage. You know what I should have done? Is stayed there and outpace them. I mean, I should have done that. Simple as that. We still have, what, 2 shields? Yeah. While we have lowered their attack at the moment. You're going to see what happens here. Pretty freaking ridiculous. Well, actually, no, it's not. We take this win. What am I talking about? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this gets very damn close. All right, so saving the shield for the very end, just like we should. Very good. And we take the win. Thank you, Swinub. Looking great. Next battle, what are we going to see here? A Cottony. All right, well, this works. We're super effective with our wing attack. Building up to Brave Bird to build the illusion, and we're going to go ahead and go for that Bubble Beam, lowering their attack, and then we will be shielding up whatever charge move that they do throw at us, and try to win this matchup. And if we don't, which... yeah, we're going to get farmed down for sure. Yeah, but that's okay. We got a shield out of them, and that's mission complete. That's all we really wanted to do here. Now we'll bring in... Ooh, this is a rough one. Okay, so we're going with Zapdos since we do resist it. Great. Farming them down. And now we have a lot of energy, and they bring in a... What was that? A Flyer Ducklet. Okay. Swapping into our Swinub, and they immediately bring in their Galarian Stunfisk here. So that's going to be, you know, doing some pretty good damage with their Rock Slide here. And hitting him with an Icy Wind, but we did lower their attack. Now we are going to shield this up. It's looking pretty good for us here. We just need to get to another one of these Icy Winds, and we're going to be kind of set to win this game. And this is not going to KO. I think we may shield it up though. Okay, yeah, because now what we're going to do is farm them all the way down here and hit that icy wind and take the win. You better believe it. Yeah, this was a good investment. Honestly, I guess it was a good investment for the time, but I'm not going to continue to use it, or at least play in the little cup. Okay, simple as that. I'll have them lying around, but I'm not doing this crap again. Oh my gosh, it is such an annoying thing. I mean, you have a bad lead, it's a wrap. Not necessarily, but yeah. Like, as soon as I say that, look at this. We put on the Shadow Persian and we get a counter user, and we have a bad lead. So I would typically almost just back out and say, whatever, forget about it. But we're going to kind of fight it out to see what we can do here. All right, so we have the Galarian Zapdos up against Galarian Stunfisk. Let's get it. Okay, battle of the Galarians here. Now, Rock Slide's going to do a decent amount, even though we're part fighting. So we're just going to go ahead and shield it up, farm them all the way down here. We have an Ancient Power ready to go to threaten them, which is going to do a lot of damage to pretty much everything. We've got a Skorupi back here. Let's go. Throwing the Ancient Power. Give me that boost. Come on. They let it go. Oh, we got the boost for real? I completely forgot about it. The one time I say it, we get it. That's awesome. Let's go, baby. All right, doing a little bit more damage, but unfortunately they are going to be part poison, so, you know, we're not going to be able to do that much damage. And look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Look at this. Come at me, you damn ass algorithm. Get that crap out of here. Leading with a damn super ultra spicy Shadow Persian up against a Vigoroth, and we still turn it around with the shield. Next battle met with, oh, this is going to be our last one. We've got a Nacho Libre Pikachu. Let's go. Let's see what they can do here. Now, Flying Press is going to be super effective and very spammy. So we have our work cut out here for us. Going to get a shield out of them too. Great. And they're going to be swapping with energy and bringing in something to catch. And what are they just bringing to the fight here? What was that going to be? Oh, the Shadow Ducklet bringing... Oh, we got Pikachu on the team now. And we beat them. Well, at least we win the CMP here. And they're shielding it up. Yep, exactly. If we're going to let this go, we resist Brave Bird. And Bubble's not too much of a threat. So they've lowered my attack and they are shieldless. Great. Now, let's see what they're going to want to do here. Pretty sure they're going to come back in here with their Pikachu. Yeah, exactly. We'll let this go. Have them use up that energy. Go for it. Hitting me with a Thunder Punch. Sounds good. Now, I was thinking if I wanted to go with the Vigoroth or the Zapdos. I'm going to bring in the Vigoroth so we can build up some energy here. And they've got a Golbat back there. And that's pretty much a wrap here. We swap into our Zapdos. Now, I could have let this go, but I shielded up just for good measure, and we're going to be able to take the win, folks. There you go. 1 million plus Stardust for this team. Thank you for watching, and take care.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic! You will see.